Hello, my name is Z, and in this tutorial, I will briefly talk about ELT Maestro client application. The main window has list of jobs or workflows. You can create new jobs, delete, modify, edit, sort, or search for jobs. To get to the administration, click Administration, configure Maestro server. It contains database connections that has list of databases, SSH connections, cloud connections to connections like AWS, S3, Azure, Blob, email services, and so on. Users tab contains list of ELT Maestro users and their roles. Permissions can be set to ELT Maestro users for databases or other resource access. The job editor contains what we call steps. These are steps. Available steps are here on the left side, which you can drag and drop. Initially, when the steps are not configured, it shows warning icon. If I click check workflow, it checks the workflow for potential errors and sets the colors. The warning icon means there is some error on the step. So the steps here are connected by lines, which we call mapper or transformer. Solid black line means there is a one-to-one mapping. So when I clicked on the black line, it opens a mapper where all the columns on the left are mapped directly to the columns on the right. Solid blue line means there is some kind of a mapping change. It's not direct one-to-one. If I scroll all the way down, there has been a change in mapping. Column 191 maps to column 181. The red arrow means there is an error on the metadata. If I click on the arrow, I do see list of columns, but when I look at the log here, mapper, output from source does not match input. So the output provided by the function does not match with what the arrow is expecting. So if I go to the arrow again, refresh the input, and guess, okay, it turned black, solid black. That means the mapping is okay. To check the mapping, let's see if I can clear the message. Check. It still failed. There's an error somewhere, which is this step called local file. I'm going to delete that. Check the mapping again. Mapping, check OK. Finally, there is a dotted line. The connection between the mast underscore z and fs, or a folder step, is incompatible for data flow. So Maestro treats this as a process flow instead of data flow. So the dotted lines mean it's a process flow. Lastly, you can also get workflow runtime log by clicking on debug and view runtime log, which opens historical log viewer, or go to run history, or check the log checkbox. That basically covers the basics of ELT Maestro graphical user interface. Thank you. If you need any help, email us at zdave@maestro-analytics.com.